Hello, my name is Jeremy Moser. I'm 21 years old and I'm a junior from Zurich, Switzerland, and I'm a student athlete on the Fresno State men's tennis team. In the short term, it's my goal to graduate with honors and by my senior year, become a All-American in tennis. After graduation, in the long term, it is my goal to establish myself as a professional tennis player and reach a top 50 of the world and make a living out of tennis. So tennis has been my passion along with other sports all my life, and since I started playing tennis, it's been a long-lasting dream to become a professional tennis player. So therefore, it is my goal to pursue this after graduation. In order to become a successful tennis player, I need to obtain the following three skills: successful communication, good organization skills, and extraordinary stress management skills. Organization skill is a very important behavioral skill an athlete needs to obtain in order to have a successful career, because he needs to schedule his preseason, know when to push and when to relax. He needs to know how to schedule his tournaments, so how many tournaments in a row you want to play, how many you want to play before you take a break, or simply where exactly you place practice blocks. Additionally, a coach and his player needs to develop a day-to-day plan and know exactly how to organize it. That means what to work on in practice, which body parts to train during workouts, or simply when to rest and what to eat in order for the athlete to perform at its peak level. Secondly, according to Fresno State men's tennis coach Luke Shields, communication is one of the top three crucial skills that determine an athlete's success in his career. So, if an athlete communicates efficiently with his coach, his trainers, or his donors, he's able to plan well and know exactly how his body feels. So if I, as a tennis player, if I communicate well with my coach, he knows how my body feels, he knows how I feel about my game, and he can make changes if necessary. In general, teams that have positive and working communication, they're able to resolve issues and plan ahead, and therefore lay the foundation for an athlete's later success. Lastly, and the most important behavioral skill to obtain, is stress management skills. An athlete is exposed to an extraordinary amount of stress all his life. In practice, he's exposed to stress also during workouts, that's more physically, but the biggest amount of stress, mentally and physically, he encounters during competition, where small details can lead to drastic changes in the score. It's important to obtain good stress management skills in order to make wise decisions in important situations and also stay calm when things are not going in your way. According to the New York Times, in an interview with the greatest tennis players of all time, Roger Federer, they found out that as a child, Roger Federer had very poor stress management skills, which resulted in him being very furious on the court and being mentally quite weak. But Roger Federer says in that interview that once he figured out how important stress management is, his game took off and he makes strides and is now the most successful and also greatest tennis player of all times. I conclude that in order to become a successful tennis player myself, I need to work on my stress management skills in particular, because during competition, that's what it really comes down to: who's mentally tougher and who has the greater amount of stress management skills and know what to do in tough situations. Secondly, I need to work on interpersonal skills such as organization or communication, because they lay the foundation for my success and allow me to put myself into a situation where my stress management skills can lead me to success.